Well, hostilities in Syria have seen scores of people displaced, but for some refugees, it's not the first time they've been forced to flee. Many Iraqis who escaped the violence in their homeland took shelter in Syria, but now they're returning home, saying the new war left them little choice. Our correspondent in Damascus, Oksana Boyko, has met some of them.
They fled their home countries in search of peace, only to be ambushed by war in a place they thought was safe. Syria has long been counted among the most welcoming countries in the region for refugees, with almost 100,000 of them registered here permanently.
Even before the violence broke out in Syria, the residents of Syed Zainab neighborhood were all well familiar with the ugly realities of war. Over the past decade, this area has become home for thousands of war refugees from Somalia, Afghanistan, Pakistan. But the largest community here are Iraqis who sought to escape the U.S. waged war in their country and now have to flee yet again.
At this bus station, Iraqi destinations have never been in such high demand as now. After several dozen residents of this area were shot or beheaded in the past few weeks, many are scrambling to leave. Abu Muhammad, who arrived here with his family in 2003, is also packing.
I've never come across such security as in Syria and such a government as in Syria. It's a good state, a good nation, but the rebels come here with weapons to destroy our homes, and we have no idea why.
The residents accuse the rebels of terrorizing their community, extorting money or kidnapping for ransom. While the origins of the gangs are unknown, many here believe it's Al-Qaeda fighting alongside the Free Syrian Army.
The USA is not an independent nation because its government does not hear what its people are saying, because whichever country it invades, it destroys. America invaded Iraq, Libya, Egypt and Yemen, and has not brought peace to any of them. Now, after 9 years, Iraq still can't produce enough electricity for a whole day, only for an hour or two.
The Syed Zainab Mosque is one of the most important Shia shrines, as it is believed to hold the relics of Prophet Muhammad's granddaughter. Just a year ago, it was inundated with pilgrims, but after several worshippers lost their lives in a suicide bombing, it is now closed. Some believe the attacks against Iraqis in Syria may also be driven by sectarian division. Most Iraqis are Shia, most rebels are Sunni. A US-based Shia group has just published a statement calling on the United Nations to intervene.
According to our sources in Syed Zainab, thousands of Shia Muslims are in danger of massacre by the Free Syrian Army and groups affiliated with them. Shia Rights Watch has learned from many Shia Muslims living in the area that the Free Syrian Army has threatened to massacre all the Shia in the area unless they flee.
Yet not everybody is carried away. Seba, a Sunni Syrian, and Anam, a Shia Iraqi, have been neighbors and friends for 7 years, ever since the killing of Anam's husband forced her to leave Iraq.
They say we want freedom. What freedom do you want in Syria? You have mosques, you have girls with their heads covered and girls with their heads uncovered. You have Christians, Sunnis and Shiites. They say they want freedom. But is this the way to treat your country when you want freedom?
But Iraqis know better than anyone else how relentless and how damaging the foreign quest for freedom could be. Oksana Boyko, RT, reporting from Damascus in Syria.